All right, so let's finish where we left off. It says in the following explore activity, you will derive the slope-intercept form of an equation. So step 1 says let L be a line with the slope M and y-intercept B. Circle the point that must be on the line to justify your choice. All right, so what they're saying is let's unpack this. The equation of a linear or line, I should say, a linear equation is this. This is the slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So write that down somewhere on the side. Okay. And where m is the slope. That's the rise over run. And b is the y-intercept. That's where it crosses the y-axis. And remember, for the y-axis, or the y-intercept, x always has to equal 0. So if I think about this, isn't that going to be 0, comma, whatever the b value is? Yeah. So this is the one I need. And just say b is the y value of y-intercept. And then in parentheses, put x equals 0. That's it. And then it says, recall the slope is the ratio of change from y and over the change in x. So they're saying y minus y. And so they're saying this is you got to think about this. This is an x value. This is a y value. So they're saying if we know what the y-intercept is, one of the y values should be b, right? And notice that the corresponding x value is 0, right? So this is like x1, y1, right? Remember, this is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And so we could just plug an x in here. That's what they're trying to say. So from the slope alone, if I do some algebra, I can make it look like this. Oops. So I think the key word here is they said that you're going to derive. Derive is a fancy math word that says we're going to take an equation, do some algebra, and make another equation. So when they say you will derive the slope-intercept form, that means we're going to take this formula for slope and then do some algebra, and it's going to look like this right here. Okay? So what I want to do first is I want to move the x out from underneath the denominator. The denominator is x. I'm dividing by x, so what I need to do is multiply by x on both sides. Okay? Now this x will cancel with this x, right? Because x divided by x is just 1. And so I've got m times x, so that'd be mx equals y minus b. So then I want to add b to both sides. When I do that, b minus b plus b equals 0. And I'm left with mx plus b equals y, or y equals mx plus b. That's the derivation. We made it look like that. Does that make sense? Yes.
Like the step 2 one is that. So when there's like a 0, then like the comma, is that a 6 or a b?
That's a b.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that's a b. Okay. You could just sit at the table here if you can't see that.
You're doing great.
All right. That's it for that one.